By chance, did you happen to check out Raw last night just to see what shakeups they were going to do?
I kept up with it on the social media. I did the social media viewing of it, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, it sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. You know, I mean, it ain't nothing like too incredibly new.
You're right.
You know, instead of you know, they're doing the you know, whatever, the authority figure type thing again, which, you know, we've seen done to death. This time they're just doing it with the whole family.
Right.
But it'll be interesting. I think anytime the McMahons come on, that just adds a little something to it, especially Vince. You know, when Vince walks out, there's just something special about it there. So, you know, I'm down.
I haven't seen the ratings. Did they bring?
Well, I mean, the rate.
They usually do when he comes out. That's why I'm saying. Do you know, Joe?
Well, let me tell you this.
They do, but keep in mind now that they used to be they would hype up Vince for weeks before. Right. Now it's just a couple of days on social media. That's the hype, and we only know it because, you know, I mean, how did the casual fan know that Vince was coming back? So I don't know, you know. Right. So I'm not making excuses, but that's just how.
Or
I'll be honest with you. I think I saw advertised on commercials during football.
Oh, really?
For this, or during the football games or something, or maybe I was watching the Sunday Night Football game, and during the game they were saying, watch Monday Night Raw, the return of Vince McMahon this Monday. I definitely saw it, like it was definitely plugged. Like, I didn't watch any wrestling TV this weekend, but I was watching TV and I saw the commercials for it, and I watched mostly football all weekend. You know, and pretty much that's all I watched.
That's good. Yeah, right. That's good.
It says the show was watched by 2,547,000. That's it's an increase anyway. They're almost below 2 million, so let's say about a 500,000 increase.
All right.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, though, bro. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. I mean, they had a chance. Like, if it was supposed to, like, they're doing a restart, a reset, say, bro, why was the opening segment exactly like all the ones they've done in the past with the illogical? Okay, you know, here comes Baron Corbin out. Lo and behold, Kurt Angle was dressed and ready to go for a match. You know, and they didn't even know. Supposedly, the way the segment was laid out, they didn't know Corbin was supposed to come out. He just interrupted the opening segment. So you gotta piece together so many holes in logic to sit there and be like, if they're gonna continue to do that formula, you're not gonna engage the mental aspect of the fan. They're gonna remain disinterested in it because it looks ridiculous. You know? Huh? If you watch the shows, there's an opening segment. And this is like the formula every week. Somebody busts the opening segment. The person, whoever he's in a feud with, busts him. They sit there and have words. And then GM comes out and says, hey, you know what? I got a fantastic idea. Why don't you guys have a match right now? And that's the formula every single week of the show.
But I told you before why they do that. Ratings have shown that when they start with a talking segment, people stay way more than when they start with just a match.
That's, you know what, though? I'm gonna say there's faulty logic in that. Because every week, no, here's what I'm saying. If you're basing,
I'll wait for you to figure that one out.
No, because listen to this. Here's what I'm saying. If you look at the show, every single week, from the start of the show to the finish, the rating decreases throughout the show. That's a formula for 52 straight weeks. Okay? So the fact that it draws the highest rating, okay, maybe that's basically based on coming up from the previous week before. Okay, so people are tuning in. The rating for the opening segment is the amount of people have turned in to watch the show. They see this opening segment play out just like it does every single week, and throughout the show, more people turn it off. So it does do the highest rating every week, but your show's decreasing in ratings every week, and it decreases throughout the show every week. And you're talking about a reset, a restart, but the opening segment you did nothing different. And I'm like, people see that, you know.
I'll say this: I think NXT, they do a very good job. 205, they don't do a good job.
Bro, there's hour shows. If anybody can't do an hour wrestling show, then it's like that thing ain't going to be on TV that long. It's just not. It's a lot easier for me to do the hour, you know, because
I'll give you that, but it's still a good show nevertheless. SmackDown's a good show. All right, Raw's the problem, and I loved when I did see the show. Shane. I like when Vince comes out and the people were booing and he goes, I don't want to. The first thing he says, he goes, I don't want to hear any boos. Boo. You know, I love that. He goes, then he kind of turned on them because he came out as a baby face, yeah, we've been on TV for 25 years and everybody popped and he's putting over the company. He goes, and I can't do this by myself anymore. And everybody booed. And he goes, and then he turned on the people and he said, but I can do it without you.